Hey, what's going on, everyone? Scott and Gage here, doing another settlement tour. This time we're at Kingsport Lighthouse. I like this spot. It's right on the ocean. I mean, that's a hell of a view in the game, you know. This trailer here is actually outside the build area. There's nothing you can do with it. I kind of hate it that it's blocking the road, but, you know, oh well. So we've got just a basic perimeter fence up, and I've used the powered doors, the entranceway here. Just placed a couple of the half rectangular shaped barn or warehouse floors. And then I used the pillar glitch to sink them down into the ground a little bit. And the powered door snapped right to it, and then just added some of the glass walls on either side. Then the kind of the corner roof pieces there make a little entranceway. I thought that was pretty nice. Then I've got this set up like I do at the my gatehouse at the Somerville place. I've got it set up to a NAND gate, one of the logic gates, the NAND NAND gate. So I got power coming in down to the switch, from the switch to the input of the NAND gate, and then I got power up to a siren, and from the siren to the input of the NAND gate, and then from the output to the power conduits and over to the power door. Now the NAND gate works, you got to have two inputs coming in. So I've got from this switch and from the switch on the siren. Now the siren is off and you see the doors open, so it's producing power. Now if both of those switches are on, it cuts the power, so I never touch that switch, although you can, and it will drop the door, but I leave it on to leave the door open. And then you come up here to the siren, and if the settlement gets attacked, the guard there will flip the siren switch, and I've got a fireworks mortar attached to it with an emergency shell in it. So the settlement gets attacked, he flips the switch for the siren, the emergency shell goes off, and the door closes. And you get some Minutemen to help out in your settlement. I'll show you how that works if you haven't seen my video at the gatehouse at the Somerville place. Flip the switch, mortar goes off, the door closes. Turn the siren back off, the door opens right back up. I love that setup. Then in this corner I've just got a scaffolding guard post, pillar glitched in some junk fences down to cover up the bottom. I like it. It looks like it gives it a little structure, you know. Then over here I placed a trailer, pillar glitched it down a little into the ground a little bit, and then just made a little apartment out of it. And I like, you can place a little square shack floor pieces down, and another one will snap to it, and it makes a little platform for your bed, and then the small shack stairs snap right to those platforms. And over here we got just a little basic shack. Used a lot of these lanterns from Far Harbor you get from the Children of Adam. I like those. Got the crop and food area over here. And back here in this barn, this is where I've got my workshop. I've got all the workbenches in here. Love these consoles from Vault-Tec. The Vault-Tec management system. That makes running settlements a little bit easier. You don't have to run around so much. Then I just placed one of the concrete floors from the warehouse here. Got some Minutemen showing up because the flare went off. And placed a wall down, snapped to this. Then I put a roof on it. You can see it almost touches the building, but not quite. That's why I wanted to make kind of a back porch area out of it. Here. We'll go inside, waiting on mods for PS4. That's Wara, my glowing wolf. I bought that from Erickson in Far Harbor. I guess he didn't like the dog. I bought the first 3 from Erickson. The wolf, the mutant hound, and the dog. And then I went back sometime later and he had 3 more. So I've got a glowing wolf that protects guarding my settlement here. That's a really mean looking animal right there. So back to the mods. Waiting on mods for PS4 for the, the packed shelves. Because I put stuff on it and the settlers all knock it off. And I just pillar glitched in some walls here. Kept the counter in here and just added some dispensers. Rug glitched in a little sink on this side. Cooking station. Got the soda fountain because it adds happiness to your settlement. Then we come back out and got the generator room in here. Right up next to the house. Place the floors first. The warehouse section, the walls are very forgiving, a little more than the regular walls. Then I added a little sitting area to enjoy the view, put down a couple of scaffolding pieces. Then I just pillar glitched in one piece of the roof right here on the edge. And the other side snapped right to it. I really like the way that came out. I like that setup. And we'll come down here. Now this pier in the building was here when you get the settlement. And I've just turned this into my general store area here. And I love it being on the water. You can use a lot more of the Far Harbor decorations in here. And we got the new stores going on. They fit really well into this little hut. I got the level 3 weapons in general, and then the level 2 clothing. You come around the back part of the pier, and I just added some decorations, from Far Harbor. Give it, it's a pier, so really lent itself really well to the Far Harbor stuff. We come down here to the bar. Then I was able to place a shack floor down just at the right spot where this snapped right to it, and it went right into the edge of the dock here. Really worked out perfect. And plenty of counters, a lot of dispensers. With the booths and stuff. I love that the settlers interact with the booths. And we just come along over here. I've just got a couple of bunk houses back over here. Just, able to use up the space a little bit. The water back over there. Laid some more of the lobster traps and stuff around. Then this one, I pillar glitched in this bridge. I forgot to take away the pillar there. Right up to the edge of it. So that way they can walk right over into this little hut. Now we'll go up and check out the lighthouse. In Far Harbor, you get a mission where you have to go kill a bunch of trappers at a lighthouse. And at the top of the lighthouse, they build a structure all the way around it. And I really liked that, and I was really wanting to do something like that, so I did my best to come up with something here. And I've run power along the outside of the lighthouse all the way up. Just added some Vault-Tec crates in here. Then I just added a few things to, put something on these landings. Then at the top, I've got my power armor station here, excuse me. Yeah, it goes into the wall a little bit, but when you get out of your power armor, it gives you just enough room to get around it here. So then up here, I was able to use the scaffolding pieces. I didn't have to pillar glitch those in. I was able to set them down right there and then just build off of that. Then the small, skinny scaffolding stairs fit right in there so they can walk right up. And then there's not a whole lot of room for decorations up here, so I just put some beds. Then we don't have any really curved floors, but this piece really fit in well to walk across. Then I put in a curved railing so nobody falls off, and you can walk right over into this room. I really like that setup at that lighthouse in Far Harbor, so I wanted to try to come up with that here. I like this. So this is our Kingsport Lighthouse. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. That's always much appreciated. And if you got any questions about how I wired any of this up, how I was able to place anything, please leave a comment. I'm always happy to hear back from it. On top of that house, I just used the concrete walls and floors to fix the roof. Not much you can do with these particular roofs here. They're not like the ones in Sanctuary. And you can see when I go up on upstairs, I was able to put in some floors. I'm happy with it. So as always, guys, have a good one and thanks for watching.